Hi guys, thank you for checking out the monthly market update for the month of September. I hope you guys are doing really well. A couple things I wanted to talk about this week. First of all, I've been encouraged by some of the people on my staff and past clients to share a little bit more personal information in some of my video blogs. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is, for those of you that have been following my story, I've shared this with many of you. My wife and I decided to adopt a little girl about a year ago. So early August last year. Little Ariana Lamm was born into the Lamb's family, and it was a 3-month journey, very fast, unexpected, and she had her first birthday about a week ago. So I've been taking the last couple weeks to kind of reflect on the last year and all the changes in our life, and a couple of things I'll share is, number one of my biggest struggles is learning how to be present, and I've shared this with many people. Going home at night, shutting the phone off, being present when I give her a bath and playing with her. That's probably one of the biggest struggles I personally have, because my mind oftentimes is in so many places, and it's something that's been pretty challenging. But some of the best things that I can reflect on this last year is just how much joy a little child is, and I never really thought that I'd be that person. I had lots of friends that would tell me you'll love it, but it's absolutely been incredible. And so made it 1 year, kept her alive, and that's a really big accomplishment. One of the main loans that we do in our office, the USDA loan, where borrowers can actually buy a house if they're first-time buyers with no money down using a guaranteed loan from the Department of Agriculture. It's got some really awesome changes that are going into effect October 1st, where the monthly mortgage insurance is drastically reduced, as well as the financed amount. And so, it's really important for those of you that are watching this. Many of you already own a house, and so this may not have an impact on you, but lots of you guys know lots of people and refer people to our office all the time. And so this is a really big change that we're trying to make sure that our past clients know about, and then anyone else that hasn't bought a house yet that might be looking at this type of loan program. It's becoming a lot more attractive than it has been in the past because of some of the changes going into effect. The second thing I want to talk about is kind of where the market's at. We had one of the strongest springs and summers than we've had in a decade. Home sales for the first half of 2016 were up 5% from where they were in the first half of last year. And so it's been a very, very strong market. A lot of people coming in, buying homes. A lot of people have a lot of equity and are continuing to look at the possibilities of selling and acquiring another property in a bigger area, having more property, etc. And we expect that trend will continue on through the end of the year. And lastly, I'll update you on interest rates. The Federal Reserve meets once a month. There's a lot of things in the headlines about them raising the Federal Reserve rate. That may or may not happen, but what is happening right now is we still have all-time low rates. So we have a lot of clients that are still refinancing, getting rates in the mid to low threes. We also have a lot of clients that are in their forever house that they think they'll live in for the rest of their lives, that are going from a 30-year to a 15-year or even a 10-year fixed mortgage. Because of how low rates are, many of those people are able to do it right now, and their payment's not even going up by much, yet they're gonna save hundreds of thousands of dollars over the next 10 to 15 years. So if you haven't already talked to our office, or if you know someone that might be interested, we'd love to talk to you. And that's really it for this week. We wanna thank everybody that came out to the Waterworks Client Appreciation event. We're sorry for those of you that weren't able to make it. We've got a couple other cool events coming up this year and next year. We're gonna let you know about it. And as always, if you guys need anything at all, feel free to give me a call anytime. We really appreciate you, and have a great September.